Completing square method. Now see, to solve the quadratic equation, now we are going to study completing square method. Now see the steps of this method. First step is, see, the general form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So in first step you have to make value of a is equals to 1. That means coefficient of square term should be 1. Step number 2. Keep constant term c on RHS. Constant term should be always on RHS. Step number 3. Now see, at LHS you have only 2 terms. So you have to find third term by using formula half into coefficient of x the whole square. See, coefficient of x, the variable of the equation. So half into coefficient of x square. So this is the third term. Now step number 4, add the third term on both the sides. And step number 5 is take square root on both the sides and write the square root of RHS with plus or minus sign. See, you have to take the square root of RHS with both the sign plus minus. So these are the steps to solve the quadratic equation by completing square method. See, and finally you have to write the value of x and write the solution set, that is the roots of quadratic equations. Solve the following quadratic equation by completing square. Z square plus 6z minus 8 is equals to 0. Now this is the given quadratic equation. Now first you have to check coefficient of square term should be 1. So in this equation z square coefficient is 1. So you have to bring constant term at RHS. So you will get z square plus 6z is equals to 8. Equation number 1. Now you have to find the third term, and we know that third term is equals to half into coefficient of z the whole square. See, the coefficient of z is plus 6. You have to consider with sign. So half into 6 the whole square. Now half into 6 means 3. 3 the whole square is 9. So you have to add this 9 on both the sides of equation 1. Adding 9 to both sides of 1, you get z square plus 6z plus 9 is equals to 8 plus 9. Now see student, this LHS z square plus 6z plus 9 is perfect square now, and it is square of z plus 3. Z plus 3 the whole square, and 8 plus 9 is 17. Now how you are going to write this square? Z square plus 6z plus 9 is square of z plus 3 the whole square. See, you have to write square root of first and last and take the sign of middle term. Then you will get it is a square of which term. Now you have to take square root of both the sides. We get z plus 3 is equals to plus minus root of 17. 17 is not a perfect square. Now z is equals to plus 3 will become minus 3. So z is equals to minus 3 plus minus root 17. Now you can write answer z is equals to minus 3 plus root 17, or z is equals to minus 3 minus root 17. So we have root of quadratic equation minus 3 plus root 17 and minus 3 minus root 17 are the roots of given quadratic equations. Question: m square minus 3m minus 1 is equals to 0. Now see, for completing square method, first step is we require coefficient of square term 1. So it is 1. Now you have to bring constant term at LHS. So our first step will be m square minus 3m is equals to 1. Equation number 1. Now we have to find the third term. So formula, third term is equals to half into coefficient of m the whole square. And the coefficient of m is minus 3, students. See, sign minus 3. So half into minus 3 whole square. That is minus 3 upon 2 the whole square. It will become, third term is 9 upon 4. Adding 9 upon 4 to both the sides of equation 1, we get m square minus 3m plus 9 upon 4 is equals to 1 plus 9 upon 4. Now see, student, LHS, now this is perfect square and you have to write this is square of which term. So how to write this? Take square root of first and last and put the sign of middle term. So m minus 3 upon 2 the whole square. And at RHS you can cross multiply 4 plus 9 upon 4. 4 plus 9 is 13 upon 4. Now we can taking square root of both the sides, we get m minus 3 upon 2 is equals to plus or minus root 13 upon 2. Minus 3 upon 2 will become plus 3 upon 2, that is m is equals to 3 upon 2 root 13 upon 2. So you can write m is equals to 3 upon 2 plus 3 plus or minus root 13 upon 2. That means m is equals to 3 plus root 13 upon 2, or m is equals to 3 minus root 13 upon 2. So we can write answer 3 plus root 13 upon 2 and 3 minus root 13 upon 2 are the roots of given quadratic equation. Very simple method is this. See the next questions too. Y square plus 3y square is equals to 3 plus 4y. See, first you have to see coefficient of square term should be 1. It is 1. Now see, constant term is at RHS. So you have to bring this 4y to LHS. You will get y square minus 4y is equals to 3. Equation number 1. Now see, you have to find third term. And what is formula to find third term? Third term is equals to half into coefficient of y the whole square. So half into coefficient of y is minus 4. So half into minus 4 the whole square. So you have to square minus 2 and minus 2 square is 4. So adding 4 to both the sides of 1, we get y square minus 4y plus 4 is equals to 3 plus 4. So 3 plus 4 will become 7 and y square minus 4y plus 4 is the square of y minus 2 the whole square. So taking square root of both the sides, we get y minus 2 is equals to plus minus root 7. Now minus 2 will become plus 2, so y is equals to 2 plus minus root 7. So y is equals to 2 plus root 7 or y is equals to 2 minus root 7. So we can write 2 plus root 7 and 2 minus root 7 are the roots of given quadratic equation. See the next one. See the question, x into bracket x minus 1 is equals to 1. So we can solve this bracket. We have x square minus x is equals to 1. Now see in this equation already coefficient of x square is 1 and the constant term is at RHS. So you can directly find the third term half into coefficient of x the whole square. and coefficient of x is -1. So half into -1 the whole square, that is minus half the whole square, 1/4. Adding 1/4 to both the sides of equation 1, we get x square minus x plus 1/4 is equals to 1 plus 1/4. So at LHS you can write this is the square of x minus 1/2 the whole square. See student, to find this is square of which term, take the square root of first and last and put the sign of middle term. And at RHS cross multiplication will give 4 plus 1/4. So 4 plus 1 will become 5/4. Taking square root of both the sides, we get x minus 1/2 is equals to plus minus root pi upon 2. Now minus 1/2 will become plus 1/2. X is equals to 1/2 plus or minus root 5/2, that is 1 plus or minus root 5/2. So you can separate plus and minus, we get x is equals to 1 plus root 5/2 or x is equals to 1 minus root 5/2. So 1 plus root 5/2 and 1 minus root 5/2 are the roots of given quadratic equations. Solve the following quadratic equation by completing square. First question, x square plus 3x plus 1 is equals to 0. See, coefficient of square term is 1. So you have to bring constant term at RHS. You get x square plus 3x is equals to -1. Now find the third term, half into coefficient of x the whole square. And see the coefficient of x is 3. So half into 3 the whole square, that is 3/2 the whole square, 9/4. Adding 9/4 to both the side of equation, we get x square plus 3x plus 9/4 is equals to -1 plus 9/4. So LHS, this is square of x plus 3/2 the whole square, and at RHS cross multiplication will give -4 plus 9/4, that is 5/4. Taking square root on both the sides, x plus 3/2 is equals to plus or minus root 5/2. So x is equals to minus 3/2 plus minus root 5/2. So we can write next step, denominator same. So x is equals to -3 plus minus root 5/2. So x is equals to -3 plus root 5/2, or x is equals to -3 minus root 5/2. So we have -3 plus root 5/2 or -3 minus 5 root 5/2 are the roots of given quadratic equations. N square is equals to 4 plus 5m. See, the coefficient of square term is 1 and constant term is at RHS. But see, 5m you have to bring at LHS. So m square minus 5m is equals to 4. Equation number 1. Now we have to find the third term, half into coefficient of m square. Coefficient of m is -5, so half into -5 the whole square, that is -5/2 the whole square, 25/4. Adding 25/4 to both the sides of 1, we get m square minus 5m plus 25/4 is equals to 4 plus 25/4. So m square minus 5m plus 25/4 is the square of m minus 5 upon 2 the whole square. Cross multiply these 4 4s are 16 plus 25 upon 4 and 16 plus 25 41 upon 4. Taking square root of both the sides we get m minus 5 upon 2 is equal to, see, square root plus or minus root of 41 upon 2. So minus 5 upon 2 will become plus 5 upon 2. M is equals to 5 upon 2 plus or minus root 41 upon 2. See, the denominator is same, so we can write M is equals to 5 plus minus root 41 upon 2. So the next step is M is equals to 5 plus root 41 upon 2, or M is equals to 5 minus root 41 upon 2. So 5 plus root 41 upon 2 and 5 minus root 41 upon 2 are the roots of given quadratic equation. See student, very carefully. 2y square plus 5y plus 1 is equals to 0. See, you have to solve this by completing square method. Now see, coefficient of square term is 2. So we have to make that as 1. Now at the same time constant term should be at RHS. So 2y square plus 5y is equals to minus 1. Now see, to make the coefficient of y square 1, dividing throughout by 2, we get y square plus 5 upon 2y is equals to minus 1 upon 2. Equation number 1. Now we are going to calculate third term is equals to half into coefficient of y the whole square, and the coefficient of y plus 5 upon 2 the whole square, that is 5 upon 4 the whole square, 25 upon 16. Adding 25 upon 16 to both the sides of 1, we get y square plus 5 upon 2y plus 25 upon 16 is equals to minus 1 by 2 plus 25 upon 16. Now see student, at LHS y square plus 5 upon 2y plus 25 upon 16, this is the square of y plus 5 upon 4 the whole square. Now at RHS we can make the denominator same, denominator will become 16, and that is minus 8 plus 25 upon 16. 25 minus 8 is 17 upon 16. Taking square root of both the sides, we get y plus 5 upon 4 is equals to plus minus root 17 upon 4. So plus 5 upon 4 will become minus 5 upon 4 plus minus root 17 upon 4. So we can write denominator same, therefore y is equals to minus 5 plus minus root 17 upon 4. So y is equals to minus 5 plus root 17 upon 4, or y is equals to minus 5 minus root 17 upon 4. So these are the minus 5 plus root 17 upon 4 and y is equals to minus 5 minus root 17 upon 4 are the roots of given quadratic equation. See, the next question is 5m square plus m is equals to 3. See, in this we can observe constant term is at RHS, and see the coefficient of square term, that is m square is 5. So you have to make it first 1. So dividing throughout by 5, we get m square plus 1 upon 5m is equals to 3 upon 5. Now we can find third term, half into coefficient of m the whole square. coefficient of m is 1 upon 5. So half into 1 upon 5 the whole square, that is 1 upon 10 the whole square, 1 upon 100. So third term is 1 upon 100. Adding 1 upon 100 to both the sides of equation 1, we get m square plus 1 upon 5m plus 1 upon 100 is equals to 3 upon 5 plus 1 upon 100. Now see, this is square of m plus 1 upon 10 the whole square, and see at RHS denominator will become same. For that we can consider denominator 100. So multiply this 3 by 20, you will get 60 plus 1, that is 61 upon 100. Taking square root on both the sides, m plus 1 upon 10 is equals to plus or minus root 61 upon 10. So m is equals to minus 1 upon 10 plus minus root 61 upon 10. Now see, denominator is same, so we can write m is equals to minus 1 plus minus root 61 upon 10. So m is equals to minus 1 plus root 61 upon 10, or m is equals to minus 1 minus root 61 upon 10. So minus 1 plus root 61 upon 10 and minus 1 minus root 61 upon 10 are the roots of given quadratic equation.